Another morning, another day, another chance, another new day. Man, I got to film this cup back up, man. It's on Planet, man. This is a great day, man. From Planet Marketing Brothers and Sisters. Success out there on the grind. Love the partnership, love the vision, love the connectivity, and absolutely love to have another day. God gave us another day to take the best foot forward toward what we want in our lives, and I'm glad that I get the chance to make the choice to decide to put my best foot forward toward, and so do you. So again, this morning, it's the Grindology101 virtual podcast. Me, KeJohnna Owens here. I'm your host, man, and every day we look to encourage, inspire, motivate, show a level of dedication and commitment in yourself that you get to do what you want to do, and you get to do what you said you were going to do. Today, the topic: run with the runners, walk with the walkers, but don't stop going. Run with the runners. I mean, you know some people, they're out there in the deep, deep water, right? They're trying to do something with their lives. It may sound weird to everybody else, but they don't care. They don't care, you know. They end up being the ones that you buy this stuff from. I say that all the time. The people that do the work when nobody is looking, when nobody thinks it'll work, when nobody thinks you could do it, when nobody cares what you're talking about, when they think you're crazy and all those things, but you're running. Find those people and run with those people. Now, we got friends and family and associates that may not be, it's on that track. So I say walk with the walkers, meaning we care for everyone. We want everyone to have a chance to get on the other side of the problem, the other side of the situation, the other side of the adversity, the other side of the whatever it is that's bothering us, that has us hindered from where we want to go. Get with people that's running to the other side, not people that like this side and like to talk about this side. Those are the ones that hang out by the water cooler. They talk about the problems of the company all the time. They talk about what should be better, what they should do, what who should do, what them should do, and everybody else but themselves. And I like to use a real small example of when you see what they should do, them and all them. You work at the place, they should bring coffee. You like coffee. Maybe they don't. You bring coffee. That's how you make the change. That's how you make the change. You bring the coffee. You like the coffee? You bring the coffee. Guess what? Another blessed day that we get to. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens out there in the middle of the grind all the way in the morning. Good morning there. Kingdompreneur. Tony Viola, man, you are amazing. My sister in success, great this morning. We're going to keep on the grind. Today, I'm just saying, think about it. You know, a lot of people, you want them to do what they say they want to do most of the time. And that's funny, too. People say what they want to do, but they don't do what they say they want to do. So we call that a walker. Right, a walker. It's kind of, going to start next week. I might make the call next month. I don't know. And it takes some time to get, and sometimes to get to the part where you say, I got to run. Sometimes it's a crazy bill. Sometimes it's a flat tire. Sometimes it's a divorce. Sometimes it's a loss of life. Sometimes it could be anything for anybody, but those changes come most times through adversity, where you get forced out of your comfort zone. So the comfort zone says, you know what? It's a global situation. At least I'm here at home, or at least this or that. Don't live in the least. Why should we accept the least where we get to put the best? The only difference between extraordinary and ordinary is the extra. So in this whole scenario of time, there have been people that look at, man, there's a lot of stuff going on around the world and a lot of situations. And people that work on solutions to curb or fix, or solutions to curb or fix situations, are the ones that you end up seeing them on the Forbes magazine, or you end up seeing them changing people's lives around the world, or you end up seeing them living the life that they wanted to live because they came up with solutions. So be solution oriented and think about this. When you're solution oriented, you're thinking forward. So when you're thinking forward, you're thinking vision. Nobody has the vision that he gave you. He gave you the vision. So when you tell the people about your vision, Don't expect for the people to understand your vision. It's biblical. Babe in the word, you hear me say it. But Noah, right? This is a great story. That's got to be crazy. You know what I found out or learned? You tell me. There had never been rain. So they hadn't seen rain, and they were looking for a flood. This is what you got to think of, how deep that had to be for people to be following you. You telling people that it's going to be so much rain that I've never seen before, that it's going to be a flood that I can't even get a glass of water. So think about that kind of vision and belief. So as you know what I say, apply the level of the work you do. That means that it's either running or walking, crawling, whatever it is, the level to match your faith. And that means that you can't crawl and say, well, I want to live a life that looks like I don't have any financial problems or family, whatever it is. You can get it. Everybody's got their own stuff. I know life is different for everyone. So I have a low level of empathy. I'll tell you that. You know why? Because I've been through so much. And I feel, but guess what? Man, you got to overcome it. Man, I had to overcome so much stuff in my life. I'm telling you, you got to look at life in a way that you don't have to, you get to. And if you could make that transition till you get to, you stop crawling and you start running. You'll start running because you get to. The little difference between ordinary and extraordinary is extra. Just a little more. Dennis Rodman. Just a little more hustle than everybody else to get that loose ball. Michael Jordan. Just a little bit more gas at the end of the game to hit that big shot. I mean, on and on and on and on and on. So today we get into it. The topic, run with the runners, walk with the walkers, but don't stop going. Don't stop going. One of those quotes. You don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to be started to get great. What I'm going to do, I'm going to share my main man, Dr. George C. Frazier, one of my early mentors. And when we're talking about runners, you want to run with people that also run with people. You want to connect with people that also connect with people. It's the only way that this relational currency puts you in the loop of information where networking. You gotta build a network. And the only way to do it is build it with the people that are running and help the people that are walking. George C. Frazier, stand by.
I prepared a chart. And this is a chart that I think says in another way what he so profoundly provided us today. This chart to me represents beautiful, educated, moneyed black people all over America. It could represent black organizations, it could represent black churches, it could represent black social and civic organizations. And what you will notice about these beautiful black people all over America is that everybody is doing their own thing, caught up in a Eurocentric value of rugged individualism, having forgotten that it takes a village to raise a child. There is no power here, brothers and sisters. There is no power here. Power is most effective concentrated. You can take a 55-gallon drum of water, spill it over, it will disperse, find its own level, and eventually evaporate. You can take that same 55-gallon drum of water, put it under pressure, put a lid on it, put a hose in it, put a nozzle on the end of that hose, and it can cut concrete. There is no power with us being disconnected. See, there's nothing wrong with dispersion. I live in Cleveland, you live in Atlanta. We have folk in the Caribbean, we have folk in Africa. That's dispersion. That's okay, but we do not have to be disconnected. We are a disconnected people. We are powerless in disconnection. This is where all the power is. You see? This is where all the power is. Whether you are at the center of your own network or part of someone else's network, this is where the power is. There's a beautiful African proverb that says, when spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. When we connect because we are disconnected. We're disconnected from those of like mind. We're disconnected from the best practices in our community. I don't care what it is that you want to do, what profession you want to engage in, what business you want to get into. I can introduce you to brothers and sisters all over America they are doing it to death. You just don't know who they are. You are disconnected from them. There is no power in disconnection. Okay? When we connect, we prevent interlopers from coming into our communities and taking and destroying at will.
All right, George.
Try to open up the Booker T. Washington delicatessen in Chinatown and see what happens. So we must connect. We must connect the dots. That must be the movement for our people in the 21st century. We need a lot of us doing a little instead of a few of us doing a lot. We need to get together to get ahead. That is why we must network.
That's why we must network. Run with the runners, walk with the walkers, but don't stop going. Connect those dots. I believe that if you're willing to do the kind of work that it takes to where you follow up, just send an email. Hey, glad I met you yesterday. Just went to this big convention. All these amazing travel business platforms, Carnival, Norwegian. I mean, all of these offers and everything. Now, if I don't follow up though, so I'm in the industry and I met the people in the industry that are doing at the highest level of the industry, and they offer me opportunity to communicate with them. Now, if I don't communicate with them, what does that say that I want? That says that I said I want something, but my work ethic says that I wish for it. So I was reading something the other day. You know, when you dream of it, you know, that's when you're sleeping. But when you wake up and work for the dream, that's when you live the dream. That's the way it works. You see it and you work on it and you create it. You create it, you work on it. You work on it, you work on it, you work on it, you work on it. They keep telling you you're crazy. You keep telling you crazy. You keep working on it. You keep going to the gym. You keep shooting a shot. You keep missing a shot. You keep going to the gym. You keep going to the meeting. You keep reading the book. You keep doing the work. You keep going. 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 And you keep going. And the only thing that can happen if you keep going is that you get there. That's it. You get there. But we've never stayed the course long enough. And I like to put it like this. We don't play the long game long enough for the long game to produce the long game results. You can't see the long game results if you play the short game. You can't get in the company and introduce yourself to the company for a long-term, a winning scenario, 6 figures, 7 figures. Sometimes they got some opportunities out there talking about people making 8 figures, right? From home. But there's some work to be done. And if you're not willing to do that work, there's no need to sign up. If you can't sign in, you're not going to win. That's really how it goes. So you got to show up. You got to do the work, do the due diligence, take the no's, embrace the no's. I love Orlando Moore, man. My man say he cherry nose for breakfast. Cherry nose. I love it. I love it. The cherry nose. Keep going. That's right, sister. Keep going. You just keep going. You just keep going. You just keep going. You keep going. I love, and since that just brought again, talking about keep going. I love our Williams again. Got to keep playing because it needs to resonate. And I hope some of this resonates with someone. That's all this is. You got all kinds of shows and podcasts and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff going on out there, right? And this is consistent, positive encouragement, and somebody is affected by it in a positive way. And that starts my day off in a positive way. And you can't even attest to what happens through my days. I walk into rooms that I know that I'm going to be offered something. I walk into meetings and I know my name is going to be called. I walk into conferences and I know that it's going to turn my way. You know how I know that? Because I operate in faith. And I operate by applying the level of my work to match the level of my faith. That's why I show up. And that's the only thing that happens for us. If we do the work, we'll get the fruits. Man, my man, R. Williams, man, he break it down. I got to tell you, man, the only thing that works is the work. And I love what he says. As I say, keep going, keep going, keep going. My man says, just do it, just do it, just do it. Stand by.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost, in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.L. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. All right, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. All right, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. All right, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. All right, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Gonna do something big with Think Big Inc. Bishop Harold Jackson, man, much love to you out there. Looking forward to it on KCAA Radio. 5 million listeners, man. It's gonna be an amazing relationship. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Again, walking in the room, meeting the people, talking to the people, open to opportunities. Go to the meeting. You're invited. They told you about Microsoft. You didn't go. They told you about Google. You didn't listen. They said crypto. We didn't listen, right? Everybody get rich quick, red pill, blue pill, which one, right? But, man, when you eat the pill that says, man, I'm going to apply the work to master the level of my faith on what I'm doing. Badminton, tennis, I don't care. You make wallets, headphones, beats. You make music. You do download content and listen. Whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that he gave you a skill, an ability, a talent, a gift, a blessing to do, for you to not use it, man, what does that say? Come on, we got to use what we got. We got to use what we got. We have to use what we have in order to get to what we desire. Check this out real quick before we get out of here, man. We got some things coming up I want to introduce you to. If you're out in the Southern California area, you're looking forward to doing something with your life, I'm looking forward to helping as many people as I can put on an entrepreneurial right helmet to business ownership. Business ownership in the industry of travel. Amazing. I'd like to invite you out, see what it's about. All it is going in the room. Everybody has a chance to say yes. Everybody has a chance to say no. We're all intelligent. So intelligent people get intelligent information, and we like to deliver that to you. If you will, you can go to successfromhome.online, register to attend, get some information. That's April 23rd, 1 p.m. It's a quick hour presentation. We'll answer questions answered afterwards, little light refreshments, whatnot. Listen, get a chance to do something with your life that you want to do. How about applying the work, your work, to what you want? We do what we need to do for work. And that's one of the most commendable things that anybody could do is take care of responsibility. That's the first premise, right? You got to take care of family, take care of responsibility. That's your first name. That's today. What about legacy? What about your children? How do they get the transference from what you produced in your life, in your life, during the time of your life, to take them on to make a better life from them? Business ownership. That's a great hashtag itself. Absolutely. Kingdompreneur. Business ownership. Why not? Let's talk about it. That'll be right there in Moreno Valley. So you get some information about the specific location. Go to successfromhome.online. Check it out right there. It's going to be hot. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be some great people. And we'd like to get a chance to share with you the concept of owning and operating your own business from home in the industry of travel and earning a commission on the travel you book for yourself and for others, as well as helping other people being able to do the same. It just makes sense. You use it, you understand it, you should own it. Stand by. Hope to see you there. It's going to be an amazing information time. Got some powerful people that will be in the building. Top industry leaders, top income earners, top travelpreneurs, and business owners themselves. Look forward to seeing those of you that have already subscribed. I don't have a lot of space as I look forward to closing the attendee gap, if you will, in the next few weeks. Have a good one, man. If you're out there looking forward to doing something in your life, do it. If you're out there looking forward to being a better husband, do it. Better wife, do it. Cousin, friend, church member, community leader, whatever it is, man, do it. Put the work to it, man. Put the effort, the little extra. The little extra takes you from ordinary to extraordinary. A little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later, maybe a little bit sooner, maybe a little bit faster than everyone else. Maybe it takes a little bit more time, but guess what? Over time, if you put a little extra to the ordinary will stay where they are, and your extra will make you extraordinary. Write that down. You take that to the bank. This has been the Grindology101 virtual podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. Man, it's going to be an amazing day. Claim it already in advance. It's early in the morning. It's early enough to take full advantage of what you want in your life. But nothing works but the work. Planet Pride. We see you on the other side.